also soundproof. What the hell was that at the door? It's probably only Mike. I should get rid of him and I'll get out of here.
What is it, Stephanie? Why did you want to see me?
I had a very interesting conversation with a friend of yours.
Who?
Mike Guthrie, the security guard.
Mike's not a friend of mine.
Oh, I'm sure that you wouldn't admit it. But there's no doubt in my mind that you are involved, the two of you, in something. The question is, what's the nature of the involvement?
Oh, gosh. Perhaps it's romantic. Maybe the wife of Eric Forrester is carrying on with the security guard, huh? What do you think? Maybe we're getting it on down in the guard shack in the parking lot. Ooh.
I wouldn't put anything past you.
Get out of here, Stephanie.
And isn't it about time that you stop referring to yourself as the wife of Eric Forrester? That simply isn't the case any longer.
I said get out.
No, I'm not going to. Not until you tell me exactly what is going on here.
Well, these are excellent, Ridge. Really excellent.
Thank you, Dad.
You did these last night?
One of those creative spurts, I guess.
Uh-huh. I guess so. What do you attribute it to?
That's a good question.
So, that problem you were referring to the other day, has that gotten any better?
No, just much more complicated.
Well, I have to say it's not affecting your work. It doesn't hurt your work at all. In fact, it might even be helping it a little bit.
Maybe so. Maybe so. I gotta run. See you later.
Prince Omar.
My dear Brooke.
I was so pleased to hear your voice on the phone. Come in.
Well, I could hardly come to Los Angeles and not visit you and Ridge.
Well, you should be staying at our house. It's the least we could do to pay you back for all that wonderful hospitality.
Well, perhaps the next time then.
Yes. Maybe when you bring Princess Laila with you.
Yes, when I come with Princess Laila.
You know, I think my husband would like that. There's something about your beautiful wife that intrigues him.
Really?
Excuse me. Yes? Oh, of course. Send them right in. So, are you ready for the big presentation?
Presentation?
Yes, you wanted to see the men's line. That's why you're here.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry.
Jet lag. I suggest you get some good sleep tonight.
Yes.
All right, gentlemen, come on in. Right down here. So, we're going to be doing this one by one. And...
Come in. Yes, what is it?
Well, someone's inspired. Oh, I couldn't very well walk in here, without some kind of disguise or something.
Maybe you shouldn't have come to the office at all, though.
You really mean that?
Taylor, I'm still so blown away by all this. We've still got some things we've got to work through.
Well, in a positive sense, I hope.
Taylor, please don't get me wrong here. I am very glad you're alive.
You don't have to say anything else, Rich. You just have to try to learn how to relax and adjust to this. And you will, trust me. You will.
What are you up to? You know divorce has its benefits. I'm going to be very, very rich. And I'm going to be able to look you right in the eye and tell you to drop dead. So get out of my house. My house, Stephanie.
Mike is really very concerned that he's going to get into a lot of trouble because of this involvement with you.
I told you. Mike means nothing more to me than you do.
You know what he said? He said it's a psychiatrist that's the basis of all the trouble. Now, no one has heard or seen James Warwick in weeks. I think you know where he is. And more than that, I think you've done something to him.
Oh. Oh. Oh, this is just...
What the hell's going on out there? He couldn't have been Mike, otherwise she'd have got rid of him by now. Oh my God. Maybe it's Eric or one of the Foresters. Help! Help me! Can you hear me? Help! Help me!
What is this?
What's it look like?
A man's shirt.
Gee, you are a genius.
It looks like the kinds of shirt that James wears all the
I
time.
am not going to tolerate this. Now, I told you, damn it.
What's that?
It's a water pipe. I'm having a plumber come in and fix it tomorrow.
It seems to be coming from this direction.
Stephanie, you are trespassing. Now, I told you. And I'm only going to say it one more time. You leave. If you stay, it's at your own risk, and I do mean that literally.
All right, Sheila. But I'm going to come back.
Tom is wearing a belief linen window pane plaid jacket with a 5-button square cut vest. Now this is perfect for work and for play.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Scott is wearing a navy blue double-breasted blazer. It's given a new life by its added texture and its added pattern.
Very nice.
Now Sean here is wearing a new wool and nylon blend fabric in slate blue. The patch pockets give it a very relaxed feel.
Most elegant.
All right, gentlemen, that'll be enough. Thanks for everything. You did a great job. I'll see you soon, okay? Bye. So, did you like it, or did I bore you?
You could never bore me.
I'm talking about the clothes, Prince Omar.
So am I, Brooke.
Well, then, thank you.
I'd like to ask you a question.
What?
About something you said earlier.
What was it?
That your husband was somewhat intrigued by Princess Laila. Now, I know you said it in jest, but could it be that there's more to it?
How can I relax with it? This is such a phenomenal complication.
It doesn't have to be.
My wife comes back to me after I've married another woman. That's not a complication. Taylor, I'm sorry. I don't mean to put this on you. It's not your fault. God, sometimes I just want to...
You want to what?
We've got to talk about this. Somehow we've got to come to some kind of understanding here. I know this has got to be as crazy for you as it is for me. But believe me, I am sensitive to that. It's not like I'm trying to shut you out or ignore you or pretend this isn't happening. I hope you know that.
Rich, I know you're trying to do the right thing. All I'm saying is that I want you to take it easy. I don't want to rush you into anything. I know that your mind is filled with confusion and...
Okay, yeah, I get the point. I get the point. You don't have to keep going.
I know I was always kind of doing that.
Well, you did have a way of being overbearing at times, yeah.
Overbearing?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a strong way to put it, isn't it?
Well, you want to have a domestic quarrel right here and now?
I'd love to have a domestic quarrel with you. A domestic anything. Reg, it was only a year ago. It isn't that long ago, is it?
No, I guess it isn't.
I mean, nothing's really changed in that year. Not between you and me. When I left you to go to Egypt, when I got on that plane, I loved you so much. And then I disappeared. And now I'm seeing you again, and I still love you. Just as much, if not more. And I know things are complicated. But, sweetheart, we can deal with it. We can work through it. And don't think I'm not aware of how protective you are of Brooke. I know that. I realize it. I'll be as sensitive as I possibly can be to that woman. But, Reg, after everything is said and done and analyzed, it still comes back to the same thing. We love each other as husband and wife. And we'll never be happy being apart. I know I won't. Will you? Truly.
Well, yes, he has mentioned the princess in very fond terms, but that's not because...
Has he mentioned this recently?
No.
When did he speak of it?
Oh, just sometime after our honeymoon. Why?
Are you sure it wasn't in the last month or so?
Your Highness, I think there's something that you should know. You see, Ridge and I have a very solid relationship. I allow him to say these things about Layla or about anybody because it doesn't bother me. We're both very secure with each other. We know what we have, and we appreciate it. Now, I have a question for you. Why did you even ask me?
You're quite right. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed that I even brought it up. Well, I should be getting back to my hotel now.
Oh, no, wait. It's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Okay? It'll be our little secret. I won't even tell Ridge.
I would appreciate that. Goodbye, Brooke.
Goodbye.
What's going on in here, James?
It's nothing.
You're banging on the pipe?
No, I wasn't. I was...
No. No. Just tell me that you weren't doing what I think you were doing.
I'm on hold. I'll just be a minute.
Hang up.
What?
Please, hang up the phone. Look, I have just been to your house with Sheila, and I am convinced that she's done something to James.
James Warwick. What are you talking about?
You know who Mike Guthrie is.
Security guard, yes. Why?
I overheard a conversation he had today with Megan. The conversation was about Sheila.
What was he saying?
He was very worried. He was afraid that he was going to get into a lot of trouble because of what he's involved with her. He also said that it involved a psychiatrist.
Well, look, I understand what you're saying, but we can't jump to conclusions based on something like that.
Eric, I have been worried because we haven't seen James for weeks. I think he's in trouble, and I believe that Sheila is behind it.
Who was at the door?
Stephanie.
Oh, I thought it could have been Mike.
Did you?
Yeah, but after a while, when you didn't let me out of here,
You realized it probably wasn't Mike.
I was worried about you.
You knew it was someone else. So you started hitting the pipe.
Well, I thought that you could have been in some trouble.
Trouble? What kind of trouble could I possibly have been in?
Well, I don't know, but I mean, you could have been the victim of a home invader or possibly an assailant.
So you were hitting the pipe to try and protect me? Making all that noise to scare off any potential attacker?
I don't know what I'd do if something happened to you.
You'd be very much alone.
Well, yes, there is that. But mostly, I'm in love with you. I'm very much in love with you, and it just rips me, it tears me apart that I'm in no position to help you, to come to your assistance, or to defend you. So, I mean, I would like it if you just, like, unlock this cable and just set me free.
So that you can, save me when I'm in danger.
Yes, that's it. I'd like to be in a position to protect you.
Oh, my. Oh, no, Sheila, you've been misled. You're a fool. You are a complete, utter fool. You trusted. You thought he loved you. Oh, you wanted to believe that he loved you. Oh, you weren't banging on the pipe to protect me. You wanted to attract attention to save yourself. Oh, no, you've been playing along with me all along, haven't you? Pretending to have feelings when there were no feelings, none at all. I gave you my love, and you used it. You used it. You used it to manipulate me to try and set you free. And now I have nothing at all. I am so very, very alone again. And you're gonna have to pay for what you've done. Oh, you are gonna pay.
Ridge, I know you're feeling pressured. And God, I wish there was an easy way to fix this. But if there are two people who are capable of working this out, it's you and me. We've done it before.
Not this way. Not like this.
No, but it's not the first challenge we've ever had to face. Look, let's all of us sit down and talk about this, you and me and Brooke. We'll make a solution, Reg, even if it takes us a month. And I know it's going to be painful and it's going to be difficult, but it has to be done. It has to be dealt with. I love you. I want you. And unless you no longer feel the way you used to, we still have a marriage. And I want it back. I think we both do.